Horrifying killers. Stephen Paddock. Every crime has a story, and every killer has a motive. From chilling confessions to unsolved mysteries, true crime reveals the darkest corners of human nature. What drives someone to kill? Let's uncover the truth behind the most shocking cases. Introduction. Narrator. October 1st, 2017, a night that changed Las Vegas forever. Thousands gathered at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival, enjoying a weekend of country music and celebration. But as the clock struck 10:05 p.m., what was meant to be a joyous event turned into a scene of horror. Gunfire rained down from the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel. By the time the shooting stopped, 60 people were dead, and over 850 were injured. The man responsible. A 64-year-old retired accountant named Stephen Paddock. But who was he? And what led him to commit the deadliest mass shooting in modern US history? Fade to black. The title appears, Stephen Paddock, The Las Vegas Massacre, star, who was Stephen Paddock? Narrator, Stephen Craig Paddock was born on April 9, 1953. He grew up in a seemingly normal household, but his family had a dark history. His father, Benjamin Paddock, was a convicted bank robber who once made it onto the FBI's most wanted list. Despite this, Stephen lived a relatively quiet life. He worked as an accountant, real estate investor, and professional gambler. He had no known history of violence, no prior criminal record, and no strong political or ideological affiliations. To those who knew him, he was just a wealthy, quiet man who enjoyed casinos and privacy. Star, the planning narrator. In the months leading up to the massacre, Paddock meticulously planned his attack. He booked a suite at the Mandalay Bay Hotel overlooking the festival grounds. Over several days, he transported an arsenal of weapons, 23 firearms, thousands of rounds of ammunition, and tactical gear, into his hotel room. He even installed surveillance cameras outside his door to monitor police movements. His methodical planning suggested that he was committed to carrying out mass destruction. Star, the Night of Terror. Audio clips of gunfire, frantic 911 calls, and survivor testimonies. Narrator, on the night of October 1, 2017, at exactly 10:05 p.m., Paddock smashed the windows of his suite and began firing into the unsuspecting crowd below. The shots echoed through the strip as festival goers ran for their lives. Police and security struggled to locate the shooter. The attack lasted for over 10 minutes, with Paddock firing more than 1,000 rounds before suddenly stopping. By the time SWAT teams reached his room, he was already dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Star, the investigation narrator. In the aftermath, authorities searched for answers. Why did Stephen Paddock do this? His financial records showed recent gambling losses, but nothing suggested he was in financial ruin. Toxicology reports found no drugs or alcohol in his system. Despite exhaustive investigation, no clear motive was ever established. The FBI concluded that Paddock acted alone and that his motive remains unknown. His crime left more questions than answers, adding to the mystery of his seemingly normal yet secretive life. The legacy of tragedy. Narrator, the Las Vegas Massacre remains the deadliest mass shooting in modern US history. It sparked national debates on gun control, mental health, and security at public events. Survivors and victims' families continue to seek justice and healing. While the world may never fully understand why Stephen Paddock committed such a heinous act, the scars he left behind remain. His story serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes, the most dangerous people are the ones you least expect. Conclusion: this has been a true crime documentary on Stephen Paddock and the Las Vegas Massacre. Our thoughts remain with the victims and their families. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe